Good morning and welcome to episode 1701 of Hard Factor, 1702 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, May 2nd, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. And it's 5 to 25. It's pretty cool.
The year's 1702, my lord.
Yeah. It's like is there a name for that where it's like the same? No.
It's 520.
It's 520. You're out of your mic, Pat. You're out of that mic, dog.
Yeah, you sounded like a real British scamp coming
It's
from
520.
There it is. Yeah. Now he's in the studio. Speaking of Pat,
5 to
you're up first,
25.
Pat.
It's Christmas Day, sir.
I've been
We're talking
in
about
England for Christmas. Not that great. Not as great as it's billed. That's for sure.
A Christmas
we're talking
Carol.
about a new technique by the NYPD that worked to quickly apprehend a wanted fugitive. And also some new news just broke about Bill Belichick's girlfriend and how she ruined his opportunity to be on Hard Knocks.
Oh.
They do Hard Knocks for college now?
They were going to.
Wow, she's not good at this PR thing.
No, she's not.
She's good at buying houses, though, allegedly. I'd seen that.
And we're going to talk about that too.
Fantastic.
She's good at being on the top end of the airplane game.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me go. Yeah. Wee, there. I'm in the air. I'm flying away like your chances at Hard Knocks. Yeah. Bitch.
What? Yeah. There was the interview. Yeah, she's making a scene, that Bill Belichick's
Belichick's
girlfriend.
apologizing for it too. I don't know if you were going to cover that, Pat, but he was like, it was a 30-minute conversation and the 8-minute edited down thing was selected. And obviously that 30-second clip was hand selected. She did not do anything wrong. She is perfect and she would never ruin an interview.
So her vagina and her titties.
Yeah.
Right. That's what he's mostly thinking. She screenshotted one of his emails and put it out on the
Read
internet,
that. Pretty
which is
weird. We could talk about that too.
Weird.
What
Super
he's
weird
trying
move.
to say to everyone is leave us alone. This is like, let me have this, like,
Fantastic. Yeah. No, I mean, Bill, the problem is he also wants to be the face of North Carolina football at the same time. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it soon. What else we're talking about today? I've got the Hardo Hive's finest. 2 fantastic news stories submitted by you, the listeners, the Hardo Hive. And they're the finest ones that I got this week. In fact, both of them. I mean, they're thrilling stories. Electric news straight from the listeners. Get ready for that. And then Mark, you're going to close out the week. What do you got?
I've got a funeral director acting up again. Not nothing new there. George Santos update. Thought he was done. No. And then the most heinous road rage incident.
Anus.
Hey, did I say that right? Heinous.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's heinous.
I get it.
And it might be about an anus.
I get it.
Yeah. Fantastic. You guys ready for the weekend?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's May.
Always fun.
True. Oh, Kentucky Derby. You got to bet on what is it?
It's called journalism. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Tis
something.
Tistastic.
20 to 1 might as well be 1 to 1 because he's winning.
Yeah, you got to bet on Tistastic.
Yeah.
I got too many
Tistastic
pictures.
it is. He's a
Tistastic.
dark bay brown colt by Tiz the Law out of Keisha.
Yeah.
Tiz the Law. Okay.
There was another Tiz.
We got like a Saudi owner, hopefully, or
I don't know. There was another Tiz horse recently. So if you're the Kentucky Derby horse owner that loves Tiz, just know that Pat. That's RIP. So technically, Pat came up with the Tiz character on this show.
It's arguable that it's RIP.
Pat, well, Disney. Walt Disney may have something to say about it, or whoever owns Looney Tunes.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers may be a little upset.
Yeah, but all those characters are becoming like public domain anyways. You got Winnie the Pooh and like Popeye horror films coming out because anyone can do anything with those characters.
Which is in no way a variation of Taz. In no way a variation of the classic, basically public license cartoon character Taz. It's in no way the same, but Tiz may look similar to Taz. And the owners of the Tiz horses are clearly billionaires. I just think they should maybe reach out to us because
Tiz sired by Tiz the Law, dude. It's a second generation.
That's what I'm saying. So Pat probably incepted these owners somehow. They don't even know it.
Tiz was the name of its mom. Yeah,
dude. It's the line of Tiz's. It's the Tiz line, Pat. And you may have. You never know. They could have heard you say that because look, Tiz was created on this show. That's just a fact.
Who knows? Taz, the Tasmanian Devil, came out in 1954.
Yeah, public domain.
We got time. We got like 2050 probably is when.
I thought it was 75 years. I think it's 2029 he's going to be available.
It depends. You can file some stuff to make it go longer.
Let's well, we're already ready. In fact, we've been infringing. We haven't been because there's a no. We strike that from the record.
Yeah, ask us in 2029.
Popeye is available this year. Pluto next year. Betty Boop. Goofy in 2028. Donald Duck 2029. And so on and so forth. Superman in 2034. That's crazy. Okay. Batman 2035. Uh-oh.
Those are huge ones.
Bet you. Now I know who hacked the store. It was Warner Brothers.
There you go. Kidding. Let's get into some news, guys. There was a lady in Queens, New York, who did some bad things. She and her brother, Carlos Laura Diaz, this woman's name is Lucy Laura, they put together a scheme to get Carlos's ex-fiance's ring back. So essentially they were saying, excuse me, we're not engaged no more. I want that ring back.
She said no, or like they broke up after she had said yes. She had the ring. She wasn't going to give it back. She's like, this is for my time I invested.
That's right. And Lucy Laura is this babe.
Okay. So his sister's hot. Yeah.
She went and said, I'm getting that fucking ring back for you, brother. So they rolled into her Jackson Heights apartment. And I guess she told her brother to snatch his ex's ring inside the apartment. And then he grabbed her hand and ripped the ring off.
Well, that's where the ring was, Pat.
Yeah,
right.
That makes sense.
It was affixed to her, right? Yeah.
He hurt her thumb.
I mean, she wasn't going to give up the rock. That she'd worked hard for that. So,
and then I guess he pushed her down, hurting her hip.
Okay,
she hurt him emotionally, Pat.
That's right. They fled the scene, and look, a police report was filed. And the cops are like, where is this lady? We got to find her. We can't find her. We can't find her anywhere.
Look for the lady with no ring.
Right. Where is she? We can't find her. And that's when they released, let me see if I can find it. Where is it?
They're looking for the sister, yeah.
Ooh, it's not that one.
No, definitely not that one.
For the thick woman.
She is thick, yeah.
It's not the one where you can see her butt from the back.
As Lamar Odom says, I can see that butt from the front.
It's this one. They released this wanted poster here.
Hilarious.
Wow. Great wanted poster.
Everyone's looking for her.
Yeah, everyone went looking for her. They found her in like 15 minutes.
So it worked.
The phones just started going.
It worked like crazy.
I have seen that woman. I would never forget those titties. Officer.
I'm guessing it was one of the two guys that comment gorgeous on every post she makes.
Yeah. Citizens arrest. Yeah.
Look at her.
There's a lot of guys.
Look at her, man. Yeah. Anyway, literally about 15 minutes. She was arrested on Wednesday. Shortly thereafter,
she was busted.
I'm right outside her window.
She was busted.
I mean, they got to do this whenever there's like a relatively attractive. She left her Facebook open, so they went through her Facebook and grabbed the hottest Facebook pics that she had, and she's got lots of thirst traps on there, and it worked. It worked tremendously well.
Yeah, well, with jugs like that, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
That's something we've learned in the entertainment space. People love pictures of boobs. That's an easy way to get attention.
Yeah.
You just you slap a couple of titties on that thing, getting a lot more eyeballs on it.
Deputize me.
This is her first bust. This is her first bust.
Well,
she didn't have any other charges.
She was born with one, and then she got them enhanced.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Bill Belichick's girlfriend.
All right.
Okay.
Jordan Hudson. Jordan Hudson.
All O's.
Jordan Hudson. Jordan Hudson's dad is a fisherman. Jordan Hudson's mom works at a sex toy shop in P-Town, Provincetown.
Sweet.
Jordan Hudson's parents filed for bankruptcy at some point not too long ago because of the fishing situation. I guess the fishing grounds that they were fishing.
Well, it's tough when you rely solely on people buying dildos and fish. Those aren't they're not. I mean, they're pretty good all the time, but sometimes maybe not the best.
Some people use fish as dildos. Where's the trout?
That's true. But the point about Jordan Hudson is she's not from money. Okay, she's 24, not from money.
The dildo and fish industry.
But she does have an $8 million real estate portfolio. Okay, last year, her $8 million. She's got that portfolio, and her name
all under her name. Wow,
under her name and in her company's name. Okay, she
bought LLC.
Insane properties over the last year. Shortly after meeting Bill Belichick, would you believe it or not?
Sugar daddy.
I'm talking like 6 different properties.
Just let him have it.
He trusts her. He likes that puss so much that he trusts her with real estate.
Dude, it's a thing this has gotten so many old men over the why. Dude, just let Bill Belichick let her drain his account.
How he wants to spend his money.
This is how he wants to go out.
You saw we talked about it, but you saw how they met, right? On the plane.
Let him go closer to Maude.
Right, on the plane, right.
And did you hear how they met on the plane? Or
she was like doing her homework.
She was a student in college, and she was a what is it? Logic. I think she was either majoring in something.
I'm sure he paid attention to all the details.
She had like a logic and like manipulative book that she was reading, and so she spent the entire flight teaching him about it, and then he signed it. Thank you for teaching me about logic or whatever. And then he wrote his 6 championship years and then his name. He goes champ 6 times, and he wrote his name. So she spent the whole flight basically manipulating him.
Yeah, what a thirsty thing to sign on someone's yearbook.
I know.
Bill wanted to get in there, and get in there he did, but
she knew how to make him feel confident. She knew how to make him feel confident, Pat. That's my point.
Big man on campus. Here's what I want to point out, though.
But it cost him a lot. It's going to cost him a lot.
So I did a little digging because I was thinking to myself, what's it worth to give your 24-year-old girlfriend $8 million worth of property? How much do you need to be worth? How big of a chunk of change? Bill Belly was getting paid $25 million a year. Okay, over there at the Pats, he's worth over $200 million. Okay?
Right. It's so in the relationship. He's got to give her less than 10% of his net worth. So you got to assume north of $100 million.
Right. He did get divorced somewhere, I think, in the early 2000s. Right. Yeah. His last relationship wasn't a marriage. I want to point out though, her LinkedIn is the COO of Bill Belichick Enterprises. Okay, so
she's draining his bank account.
He has an LLC, but these properties are in her name. I guess she took out loans on some of these properties, so it wasn't a total outright buy because that's Bill playing football. Sure. You see what I'm saying? He's like, I'm not going to buy it out for you outright. I'll put like half down. You take the rest.
She took out loans after Bill put the money down, and she got approved for the loans, which she wouldn't have been approved for.
And he's covered. So
Bill will just pay 5 times the price for the house instead of buying it outright because he's going to go through the whole mortgage and everything.
That's his insurance policy. Anyway, news broke, guys, that Bill Belichick, well, I guess it came out in March that they were maybe going to do a Hard Knocks about Belichick's first season as the coach of the University of North Carolina Tar Heels football team. Okay,
cool.
Right.
Hey, would have been cool because you got the NFL guy going to the college.
But Jordan Hudson, she kind of like nobody's going to want to watch. I mean, everybody will want to watch. Don't get me wrong, everybody would watch, but the showrunners are probably worried about drama with that.
Well, they want drama. You want drama. That's what you want.
Yeah,
they want a docu-series,
right?
Like Hard Knocks. But apparently Jordan Hudson demanded, this is from an NFL insider, quote unquote, to be an executive producer on the show, and the show was scrapped. An insider familiar with NFL Films projects said the 24-year-old cheerleader also wanted to see dailies, of the proposed show, and allegedly told executives to treat her with respect or they wouldn't get to use Coach's, quote, IP, unquote.
Does she think she is Blake Lively?
She owns Coach Belichick, and he's fine with that. Guys, again, he's okay with it that she's taking ownership of him and his old saggy nutsack.
But she's not an executive producer. She's not
Hold on. It's normal because Bill Belichick told HBO and NFL Films he wanted to do a Hard Knock, so it was at his behest. They said, that's a great idea, let's do it. It's normal if you're the star, you can bring EPs with you. She could have gotten an EP role. It's not her getting an EP role, I think, that blew this up. I think it's the demand to see the dailies.
Yeah, she wants to run the set.
And according to Jennifer Body, who's business affairs at NFL's Films, she wrote an email to UNC's counsel on March 3rd that the Hard Knocks showmakers, quote, will not proceed with the production of the Belichick project. The conversation took a turn we were not comfortable with, unquote. And the inside source, added that her power play made the Hard Knocks people say, we can't deal with this. Goodbye.
Yeah. Reading through the line, she said, we're not going to have a cheerleader hold us hostage all season.
I get you need to justify and demonstrate your value. I get that. But like, he's been doing this shit for 50 fucking years. Like, can't you just ease into the process? Like,
again, she gives him what he needs, so she is allowed to do whatever she wants and act like the sugar baby she is for her sugar daddy.
Right. That's in her relationship with Bill, but that doesn't translate to executives at heads of studios. And,
but Bill doesn't
interviews with ABC and CBS.
You think Bill's going to stop her from talking to an ABC executive
at some point
like that?
He's going to.
No,
after
he doesn't
the third
care.
Hard Knocks gets canceled or whatever. Like,
I mean, he's still getting laid, isn't he? Yeah. And I mean, I think he's on cloud nine. Okay, the guy, he's on cloud nine to the point where he doesn't give a fuck if she spends all of his money, gets all of his shit canceled, as long as he's still, getting it in.
Yeah, I'll put. Do you remember the Call Her Daddy saga when we were still at Barstool? This is effectively somewhat what happened. Someone got too big for their britches and then got forced out, right? That's when it's devastating, when you need it, right? But Belichick, does he need it at Hard Knocks?
No.
He doesn't need it. No.
But this is worse for like everyone besides Belichick.
We needed
it. UNC needed it. We needed it. Like the players needed it. NIL money they would have gotten, and all sorts of deals. The players got fucked by this Jordan Hudson.
Jordan Hudson runs a company. She's also the CEO of Trouble Club Enterprises. And she posted an online job ad for a media assistant at Trouble Club Enterprises. And this was the copy in the ad. An East Coast-based holding company for a complex portfolio of businesses across a wide range of industries, including cosmetics, real estate, media production, merchandising, creative consultation, business strategy, and investment. Jordan Hudson.
Yeah,
all related to her blowing Billy Belichick.
She's trying to be Kim Kardashian.
You got to ease into it, bud.
Yeah,
you can't pretend you know exactly what's up. And also,
we all have hats on, but she's got too many hats on.
I mean,
EP, realtor.
Think about
I wouldn't expect Bill to put her in line anytime soon.
Yeah, but think like she could be coming out of this Belichick situation at 30 when he's dead, and being in the situation where she got to be a fly on the wall during an NFL Films production. She could have gotten that EP credit. I guarantee it.
But now she can just go buy 5 more houses. I mean, she can do whatever she wants.
What if Bill gets into hospice and she leaves him for Tom Brady?
I don't think TB12. I mean, she's not on his level.
He doesn't like Belichick that much. You know what I mean? That'd be a funny get.
Nothing better be real good.
Yeah.
Anyway, she might be selling one of those houses like we sell on Shopify. Yeah. That's right. We love Shopify, man. I've used it across multiple businesses. Yes. We use it on the Hard Factor store. It's super simple. The back end is amazing. It gives you detailed reporting. You can withhold taxes on there, which super simply, which is a great thing that you don't need to worry about. One less thing. It's absolutely seamless. It integrates with pretty much every website building software, WordPress, what's the other ones? Squarespace, all that stuff. Shopify has it going, man. They know exactly what they're doing. They're the leader, absolute leader in online sales. They'll make you be going cha-ching. That's right, man. Oh yeah. How do I stop it? Okay. Yeah, that's how much money will be coming in.
Getting the sales, or is that Jordan Hudson in Bill Belichick's ear? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be the sound effect Bill would hear if it made it sound every time you took money out of Bill's account, which is every time she logs on the computer.
Shopify is like having your own Bill Belichick wallet at your disposal.
Yeah.
Anyway, no one does selling better than Shopify. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. That's the secret. So you can upgrade your business and get the same checkout as Hard Factor, and you can sign up for $1 per month on a trial at shopify.com/hardfactor. That's all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/hardfactor to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/hardfactor.
Do it. Shopify's the best, like Pat said, number one by far. Nobody's even close with online stores.
Each row on Shopify. Each row is number one.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Only those two. And next, I got to talk to you about an incredible sponsor who could help you if you wanted to compete in a sport that I'm about to tell you about in just a few minutes from now. Okay. It's a sport that requires explosiveness. All right. Agility, but mostly just explosiveness. Okay. So you could lift weights to get really good at this sport. And then you might need a little bit of a weight sled or something like that. But no matter the equipment you have, the Fitbod app is going to design for you the perfect workout routine. It is better than a personal trainer because it's just an app on your phone that does everything a personal trainer would do for you anyways. It tracks your progress. It designs your workout for you. You just tell Fitbod app what you have to work out with, how much time you have to work out, your goals and stuff. And then it just gives you the exercise plan. Boom. This is what you do.
You get to pick which muscles you want to work out. And it's like,
where you want to get better, where you want to get stronger and everything. And then it'll just build for you the custom plan and you follow that in the app. You track your progress. It's got, it's fine-tuned by experienced certified personal trainers to bring you best practices and exercise science to you, and over 1,000 demonstration videos on there as well. Workouts adapt to your growth. So each workout is challenging enough to push you to make progress, but it also tracks your muscle recovery. So like I'm saying, the app will design it for you. You just follow the plan it gives you. You work out when it tells you to work out. It pings you the notifications to work out. That's the most important one for me. And track your progress. And it also will adapt and make sure to get you through plateaus and give you time to recover. So it's perfect. It's like it's everything that a personal trainer could do for you, but right in your phone, the Fitbod app. Level up your workout. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app for free for 7 days at fitbod.me/hardfactor. That's FITBOD.me/hardfactor. Great app.
Jordan Hudson.
We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about how I spent 3.5 hours inflating his ego as an undergrad student. We're not going to talk about it.
Jordan Hudson.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not going to talk about how I figured out he was on the plane and got to the seat before him.
She's the captain now. She's the captain now, guys.
Talk about how I trapped him. Yeah, all right.
I know it may be upsetting, but
once an old to meetings wearing Super Bowl rings.
Look, once an old man gets into fuck it mode, I'm just trying to get laid for the rest of my days. It's really hard to pull him out of that.
This thing is it's such an interesting game that gold diggers have to play.
But there's plenty of willing participants
order to catch the big fish,
right?
But there's a way to do it, and once the big fish is on the hook, it is over.
Oh,
she's playing her cards way wrong, though. I'm telling you that much.
Dude, she already has 8 million of houses. She's not. She's playing it okay. Fine.
She's playing it okay.
Fine. He's fine. She's fine. Everybody watching it is like, oh, don't drain Bill's account. Oh, give me a break. Bill's draining something else too.
She's draining it already.
Yeah, I mean,
she's draining it. If that's what you want to call it, an account.
He's got 2 of them.
Yeah, he sure does. Counts to go around. All right. As I said, this segment is all the Hardo Hive's finest. What's up?
She's draining his eggs.
She sure is. Those things haven't been that drained in years, probably. And this is the Heart of Hive's finest. Thanks to listeners for sending these in. Thanks to Zap2G for dropping this particular story in the Discord chat, guys. A wild situation unfolded on Highway 14 near Fort Worth, Texas on Wednesday this week, where $800,000 worth of dimes, or 8 million dimes.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's right, Will. Let me do the math here.
$800,000
divided by
times 10.
10. Damn it, you're right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Million dimes spilled out of this truck I'm showing you that's getting towed away on Highway 14.
Wait a minute, wasn't all
near
dimes
Fort Worth.
there?
All dimes. All dimes. It's a dime truck.
Dude.
Are we missing any dimes?
It's insane that they have trucks full of dimes with 8 million dimes running around.
Did you see the quote, Will? Investigators are trying to figure out why this truck was filled with 8 million loose dimes.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Oh, they were loose. I'm going to show you. It's crazy.
Loose dimes.
It's crazy.
They weren't even in rolls?
They weren't rolled.
I mean, they certainly weren't rolled after the crash. I'll tell you that much. So let me take you to Local 12 News to explain. This is just 30 seconds here, and they can break it down for us real quick.
Yeah, just throw them in there loose.
Texas, as hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of loose change spilled onto the highway. An 18-wheeler overturned early Tuesday morning in Wise County, northwest of Fort Worth. The scattered currency,
picking up dimes by
8 million
hand.
dimes to be exact. That's a lot of money. Authorities said the truck driver veered off the roadway and then overcorrected, ending up on its side. The truck driver and a passenger had non-life-threatening injuries. It took crews hours to clean up the mess and reopen the highway.
Yeah.
Wow.
It really did. It really did take them out.
Methed out adventure of all time. This is like what happens when when someone who's methed out wins the lottery. I'm gonna get it, most of it in dimes, and throw it in the back of this semi truck.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, you gotta wonder.
Camp rolled up in there.
You gotta wonder who this West distribution trucking thing is with the 8 million dimes in their truck. But yeah, it took them hours, guys. Check out the video. They're shoveling these fucking dimes up.
But
so that's
look
just
at this with the vacuum. I was even thinking this is even worse. They're getting 90% not dimes. They're getting grass.
Yeah, it's mostly mud and dirt and grass. Yeah. So he's
now they're gonna have to go
flowers.
through the whole dirt pile again.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not efficient.
Like, do you return the dimes?
There it is. You see the truck? Check it out. So here's the truck. Go.
All over the dirt.
Yeah. They're putting dirt on top of their dirt. Now check out
like
the
a
truck.
Giant sifter.
See, this is what Pat's talking about. It's just loose dimes everywhere. Now, obviously, they're vacuuming the dimes back in at this point. So there's dirt and dimes on top of the loose dimes. But it seems like it was a truck full of loose dimes.
This has got to be money laundering.
And it flipped over on the highway. And then,
is it like maybe
look at this
from
chick,
Vegas?
Look at this chick. She is picking up dimes by hand.
But Pat,
this
what
woman,
place in Vegas has dime slot machines?
This woman right here has gone viral. She's the picture. She's like what everybody is associating with the dime story right here.
She could be out there for a month picking up dimes.
Yeah, she's literally sitting on the asphalt picking up 8 million dimes. And so, like, I mean, no chance they get those dimes.
What the fuck is she doing?
There's 8 million dimes out on the field, and she's trying to find them. I mean, by hand. It's just, it's an insane story.
So a pound of dimes is $20. A pound of dimes is $20. So if you wanted to really like make off with a ton of dough here, you'd have to be taking like, I don't know, like 500 pounds of dimes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to, like, homeless people are going to have a hard time collecting all these dimes. That's why they need the professionals out there. I mean, but
it's what a shit show.
Yeah, it's a fucked up situation. Hopefully the driver's okay.
They really dropped the dime on him.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, think about that. Like, how do you even get loose dimes into the back of a truck? They had to be coming.
Oh, it was a pain in the ass from the jump, Pat. It was a pain in the ass to get them in. That's
why I'm thinking it's gaming, because like like the machines collect dimes and they go into bins, and then you just dump those bins loose into the back of a messed up
truck. It could be like a situation where that trucking company moves quarters around for like vending machine.
Have you ever put a dime in a machine?
No, not many. Dimes it's so crazy that it's 8 million dimes. It's like
the Guardian's reporting that they're freshly minted dimes.
There you go. That makes a lot more sense. So they were boxed up. Then they just fell out of the boxes. So
they look a little worn after this.
Yeah. Damn, dude. 8 million dimes. I mean, you don't see that every day. You don't see 8 million dimes spill onto the highway every day.
I guarantee you this is like the guys that go fishing for golf balls in the ponds. I guarantee you that there's a couple $1,000s worth of dimes still scattered out there when they pack it all up.
100%, dude.
Yeah, there's dimes for days out there. Get the metal detectors, boys. Get out there and get your dimes. Yeah,
you can get it. This lady's not going to get all of them. There's no chance.
No. There's dimes out there.
Yeah. It's a situation out there on Highway 14. And now from Tim A in the Discord and Kyle Wayne on Instagram. You'll see why I was telling you to use the Fitbot app if you want to get more explosive to compete in the newest professional sport you need to know about besides sperm racing right now. That actually wasn't bad. You guys see the debut? USC Trojans won sperm racing.
For USC and Trojan condoms.
Not a bad debut. That was actually kind of cool watching the sperms go in.
That almost sounds planned. Like Trojan condoms are like, their sperm's too good. You got to use a condom.
It could have been rigged. But this is the other newest sport you need to know about right now. It's called Run It Championship League. Okay. And what it is it's professional Oklahoma drills with no pads.
Shit.
Okay. So you guys know Oklahoma drills,
yes.
Football. Okay. That's actually
the spring break videos are the best.
Yes, they are fantastic. Oklahoma drills, a classic football drill at practice. In rugby, they do it with no pads at practice, at least in New Zealand. The only place I had to do it in practice was New Zealand, but they do it all the time. And there's a lot of Polynesians playing this Run It Championship League, which probably isn't surprising. So it's Oklahoma drills, rugby style, no pads, and the hits are vicious. And you can definitely gamble on this while you drink and watch it live. Take a look. In fact, you got a question about Run It before we get into this?
Is there health insurance?
You start on your back or your stomach?
On Run It, you start on your feet, buddy. So just take a look at this video of this dude Danny Rants explain it on Instagram.
You got to see this to believe it. Come with me as I check out Australia's new most viral extreme sport called Run It at Melbourne Pavilion.
2, 1, Run It!
Okay, they start.
This is probably one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen, but in a good way. Quite literally, a car crash on legs. This new viral combat sport is basically two giants going head to head and running it straight. The objective is to win the collision on the best of four. If you knock out your opponent in those 4 rounds, well, guess what? You win. There's a defender and an offender, and they take it in turns. And each round is judged on a 10-8 scorecard. You lose points if you get knocked over or you don't run directly up that fucking yellow line. These big boys go head to head round after round until someone gets their hand. Probably thinking there's a lot of similarities to boxing, and there is. Even down to my favorite parts, which is the entrance. They get a walk-in song, the whole fucking lot. The boys competing chuck lip in the press conference, and they also chuck lip in between the rounds. You're probably thinking, why the fuck would anyone do this? Well, there was a $20,000 prize pool for the person who won. So that's why. Enough. If you think you've got what it takes, well, good luck to you, because I would never fucking do this.
Dude, the whole time he was talking, if you're not watching, there was just giant Polynesian men smashing into each other and knocking each other out right down the fucking middle.
What's
right down the
lip?
pipe.
I mean, what does it mean to chuck lip?
They're chucking lips, bro. They're fucking chucking lips. I don't know what the fuck that means, but check out the pinned Instagram post on the Run It Championship League Instagram page itself.
Defender, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's run it!
Betting on the Polynesian versus the non-Polynesian.
Did you guys see the sweat pop off that guy's head?
Yeah.
That's fucking incredible. Yeah.
How's their pad level, Will? How's their pad level there?
Their pad level's high. I gotta say, somebody's gonna come in here and low man's gonna win. There's gonna be a great champion, like a Goldberg style champion, who comes in just spearing everybody.
Can you spear?
Absolutely. On defense, you could spear. Yeah. Well, probably, I don't lead with your head. I don't know. I don't know if there's any rules about how you have to tackle, but somebody's going to Goldberg it and somebody's going to fucking destroy these people.
Meanwhile, the NFL's changed the kickoff rules 6 times in a row.
Yeah,
but it exists.
But run it Champions League is now what you watch instead of NFL kickoffs. So this is the best new sport since electric scooter Grand Prix for me. I'm in on Run It Championship League.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah, professional Oklahoma drills, bro.
Oi, run it!
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I mean 20,000. That's not nearly enough, as Pat mentioned, for that. Because only
these
one
guys
winner,
are scraping it out.
Only
these
one
guys
winner, and a lot of sore losers.
I guarantee you, someone's working on the Run It movie right now. I mean,
but you're all drunk afterwards. So
yeah.
Damn.
Since I was a boy, I've always wanted to run it.
Yeah.
Run It Championship League.
And then my father was killed running it. And my mother told me I'd never run it again.
He wants to avenge his father's
run it. But it just so happens that it turns out I have a brother who I didn't know about who's running it.
Yeah, dude. Don't tell mom I'm sneaking off to run it.
And we end up running it against each other.
Yeah, it's like Coco, but run it.
I wish Wes was here to see how fat some of those Maori guys were.
Oh, Wes will eat that up.
I think he'd like Run It.
Oh yeah,
it would do everything to confirm all of his assumptions about Polynesians because it's going to be the biggest dudes
eating turkey legs after.
Yeah.
All right. If you know who this guy is, you're probably one of the thousands of customers he gave fake pet ashes to.
Oh gosh.
You'd probably say, that son of a bitch, that's Patrick Vereb it is. And you'd be right. That's exactly who it is. Yeah.
Patrick Vereb.
70-year-old Pennsylvania business owner of the Vereb Funeral Home and Eternity Pet Memorial. And it's the latter of the two that we know he was definitely doing shady business for, allegedly. Because allegedly over 6,500 customers gave him over $650,000 over the years to cremate and return their beloved late pet ashes, and he was dumping those cats and dogs in a landfill and returning unknown animal ashes, saying, here's Whiskers for you to have forever.
Why couldn't he just cremate and give the ashes
cheaper to dump them in a landfill, dude?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it just that his cremation?
I don't have to fire up the cremation.
Well, I think he cremated like a horse, and then he had like huge piles of ash, and he
never maintained his machine. It was just laziness.
Well, no, he's trying to profit. He didn't want to have to fucking cremate a cat and a dog 3 times a day, and he was like, I got to deal with the landfill guy, so it saved him so much money to just cremate a couple large animals.
He's like, I got all this
have
dirt
a huge
here.
pile of ashes that he would, take a shovel full of and wrap it in a thing and put a ribbon on it and put a little card that says Whiskers is yours forever.
How do you get found out? Because I don't know how you can get found out here.
Staff.
Well,
somebody told
he didn't get found out for decades, Pat.
Somebody helped him. Somebody helped him. No, look how old he is. He ran this thing forever, and some staff was going to
sink ships. He had to work with probably 3 landfill guys, and like the horse guy. And over the course of his career, he had too many chefs, and someone spilled the beans.
He wronged somebody who knew about his fucking operation.
Yeah.
That's not your pet, right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, it's
disgruntled.
Just,
when it happened to someone that he worked with and knew of the business, and he still fucked that guy over. That's when the
got that over at Vereem's, huh? Got that. Bet you did.
No, it's not your pet. I mean,
check
there's
the
ashes in there.
Check the ashes.
It's not your pets.
Unfortunately for Patrick Vereb, he operates out of the Pittsburgh area. So I'm pretty sure being locked up might be the safest place for him, unless he previously pulled this on someone who's currently an inmate. Because
Pittsburgh people aren't going to take kindly to you faking out their pet ashes.
A lot of Pittsburgh dads coming off of a 12-hour blue collar shift, and they come home and
Pittsburgh
their wife and daughter tells them what Patrick Vereb had done to him.
Yeah, and he's staring at the box of ashes because Pittsburgh's got to be the highest rate of ashes kept forever and not gotten rid of.
You telling me that's not Pepper?
Yeah. I'm going to go kill him. I'm going to kill him right now, Darlene.
Darlene.
Put the plate in the microwave. I'll be back I'll be back for dinner after I kill him. All right. Speaking
they're
of
not going
inmates,
to take lightly to that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's in trouble. Speaking of inmates not being safe, George Santos, remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He, I don't think we mentioned it on the show, but he got arrested or he got sentenced.
Did we mention how long he got? He got like an
87 months.
Long. Yeah. 7 years. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Oh yeah. 7 and a couple months. So yeah, he got sentenced to 87 months of prison for fraud last week. Thought he was going to get away with everything personally. But they finally threw the book at that son of a bitch. And Santos is speaking out about it. He's worried that he's going to get, quote, brutalized behind bars, wishful thinking on his part, and says, well, won't that be a mess for the BOP, the Bureau of Prisons? If beloved con artist, former congressman me, George Santos, gets brutalized in prison, it would be a, quote, international nightmare for the Bureau of Prisons.
He's saying if he experiences anything bad in prison, that's going to be a nightmare for the world.
It's on us. It's on the Bureau of Prisons. On everyone. He's glad to see he still has his delusions of grandeur. Literally no one will care if you get manhandled, George, in prison.
No, I doubt it.
No one.
I really doubt it.
By the way, he didn't even get time for stealing all those pets from the Amish and all the shit he did.
The Amish are going to take him out. Yeah. I mean, the Amish are going to be threatened. He's lucky he's in prison. The Amish are waiting on the fence.
12 scams. This was for filing fraudulent FEC reports, embezzling funds from campaign donors, stealing identities, charging credit cards without authorization, obtaining unemployment benefits through fraud. He did a lot of the COVID fund stealing, and lied in reports to the U.S. House of Representatives. So it's only just for those 10 things.
Right. But the Amish still haven't had their debt paid by George Santos, and so they're going to be out there with pitchforks waiting for him.
Patrick Verrieb and George Santos, head on a swivel.
Watch out! Don't go to Western PA.
Both guys that fucked with people's pets. Okay.
True.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't do that. And the last thing I wanted to talk about today is also in Pennsylvania, and on brand. And it's the brand. Remember the woman who took a dump on her Southwest seat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got something that tops.
How could you forget?
I've got something that tops that. This will both gross Pat out and hit very close to home. This Wednesday at 4th Avenue and Madison Street, the intersection in Prospect, PA, there was a bit of a road rage incident, and a woman ended the incident in one foul poop.
You took a shit on a car?
Do you want to see the video?
Yes.
Took a shit on the car hood or on the car handle?
Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Trigger warning. It's pretty graphic. It's there's not nudity, so I don't think we'll get banned from YouTube, but there's nudity.
There's duties in it.
And she needs some fiber. You want to see it?
Sure.
Oh, it's a fucking diarrhea poop.
Come back. It was there briefly. Come back. It's a real pig.
The woman can't believe what she's seeing.
Oh, the bitch just shit on her car.
The bitch just shit on her car.
So that woman who shit on the car owns a car too?
Yeah, she was in the car front. I'll turn off the volume. The cameraman did terrible work, but he ended it good with the bitch just shit on her car. Here's in the very beginning, you can see it. She's pulling up her pants.
Shitting.
Pay attention. She's shitting right now. She pulls up her pants. There's the poop. She goes in the car, and then he does horrible camera work, and then he comes back around. Comes back around to the poop.
Squirting diarrhea.
Just a whole load of diarrhea on the car.
A squirted out diarrhea onto that woman's hood.
Yeah. What do you say to yourself after you shit on someone's car, pull your pants up without a wipe, get in your car to drive away? What do you say to yourself?
I mean, she felt good about herself.
That showed them.
Yeah, that's what
she thought. So yeah,
they'll think twice.
Did she face any punishment for this, or did she just get away scot-free?
I mean, no one really knows what's going on with it as of now. The police are looking into it, but they don't know.
They got them working in shifts.
Yeah,
what are they going to do about that? Yeah, I mean, it's not. She's just going to wash off the car.
She needs to go to a car wash. Is what she needs to do.
She really does need to go to a car wash.
She sent that woman straight to a car wash. Oh, you got to go to a car wash now.
You gotta sell that car.
You think she said that to her as she was shitting? You got to go to a car wash.
Yeah. Why is it so cheap? What's wrong with it?
She stains the paint with the hot Rhea. Oh,
what a crazy woman, man. She
had that on deck. She was waiting for someone to honk at her.
She had that explosive diarrhea just inside her, ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
If anyone looks at me funny before I get home, I'm just gonna go on their hood.
Whoa.
She got in her car.
Yeah.
Hoping.
Also,
yeah.
I think the rage. I think that's a rage. Yeah, it's a rage. That's a rage diarrhea. That woman just has so much rage inside of her. It gets her shit into diarrhea, and then
pretty constipated. The only thing that works is rage for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got shit on a car. Otherwise, it's not coming out.
So efficient. She walked right up to the hood, and she had on like Daisy Dukes, so she just kind of slid them down. Rhea pulled those shorts up, and went back in her car.
And she probably came home to a man too. You know, that's
impressive video.
Tough story to hear about your girl when she gets home.
Impressive video. Yeah, he's gonna see that online.
How's your day?
So like, babe, did you?
Give me a second. I have to go to the bathroom. Give me a second. I gotta wipe.
It's gonna be an awkward conversation when he finally sees the video.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna get passed around town. You know, I mean.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest news out of that town in a long time.
And then now everybody's gonna give you shit about your girlfriend that's diarrhea on everybody's car. And then
don't give them too much shit, or she'll give you the shit. Like, I mean,
it's gonna cause problems. I don't know.
Lesson learned. Yeah. Anyways, so.
You don't want to be known as the stinkiest girl in town.
That's what's going to take you to into the weekend. Careful out there who you're honking at. You never know. And if someone walks up to you, ask first, book it, get out of there, drive around her, leave her on the streets, crap in her pants. But we're out of here. We love you. Most importantly, get out there and have a great fucking weekend.
The cream of the crop!